I often think, and I hope this comes off in the right way, it requires a pretty serious intellect to be a composer, I think, to be a composer at a certain level. I liken it often to when you used to see in the Westerns, when you'd see the guy driving the stagecoach, and there were anything from 6 on up horses up in front of him, and you'd look at the reins coming back from the horses, and there was a fistful of reins on the left side and a fistful of reins on the right side, and he was keeping very careful control over everything that every one of those horses was doing. And when you sit down to create a score, to look at a score, the details are innumerable. And the control over those details, over every aspect of those details, including the vertical, the linear, the time factor, the color factor, everything, it's enormous. And it takes a certain amount of brain power just to be able to hold them all in check and make sure that you haven't missed anything or skipped anything or forgotten anything, and one of your horses is careening off to the right, while the others are trying to go straight. So we do look for academics, definitely. We look for the ability to study hard and study well. We look for passion. I myself had the great good fortune to be invited to study with Nadia Boulanger when I was 16 years old. And among other things, she gave me a set of standards that have influenced my entire life. But she said something to us on the very first day that we came. We came together as a group in what is now known as the Wednesday afternoon classes. And she said something to all of us. We were all composers there. And she said, if you can do anything else, do it. Because being a composer is too difficult, it's too hard. And if you can do anything else, you must. Because what she was saying essentially was it takes a singularness of purpose and intense passion to be able to do this. So we look for that, and we see that in many different ways. As I said, kids who have gone to their high school band instructors and convinced them somehow play this, and who've gone to their friends, and could you put this on CD for me, that type of thing. So we do look for passion as well. Obviously, musicality is very key. We hope that they have spent a certain amount of time on an instrument to teach them standard repertoire, also hopefully contemporary repertoire, and a good ear is very helpful. So a lot of things. We kind of look for the whole package.